Good evening! Welcome sa ating call center success stories episode 5. Here's another exciting episode, guys. We're gonna talk about success stories ng ating mga colleagues yan sa call center industry. And itong gabing to, napaka excited na ako since last week nung umoo siya that she can join me tonight and be my special guest. She's a friend of mine, and I've worked with her for a couple of years, I think more than 2 years, and she has always been a good friend since nung nagkakilala kami, nung naging magkasama kami sa trabaho, naging magpartner kami sa isang wave. And yep, ang naging taga-subaybay na rin ako ng kanyang kwento. Pero marami pa akong hindi alam tungkol sa kanya, lalong-lalo na yung mga struggles na pinagdaanan niya doon sa likod ng kanyang kasiyahan. She's always been bubbly, she's always been happy, she's always been nice. Although, may mga times na bigla-bigla na lang siya pumapasok sa classroom, alam mo yan, no? Sa classroom ko, tapos bigla na lang mag-share ng kanyang struggles. Pero meron siyang i-share ngayong gabi. Before ko siya tawagin, gusto ko muna magpasalamat sa mga weekly lang nanonood, no? Nanonood na dito sa ating call center success stories, especially sa ating call center support group. Guys, if you would like to find the support group where you can help other people or find help that you need to strive through this difficult industry. Sabi nga nila, madali lang, pero di ba meron din mga struggles tayo mga na-experience. And yes, sino ba naman na magtutulong-tulungan kundi tayo rin na nagkakaintindihan dito sa industry na to. And of course, I want to thank you right now who's watching this episode 5. And those who are about to watch the replay, you can watch the replay sa aking YouTube channel. Just look for John Fernandez or sa aking Facebook page. And we are also doing this as a simulcast sa ating call center support group. Hi dyan sa inyo. Malapit na po yung free training na ating ihahandog para sa lahat ng members ng call center group. We're just gathering or we're just planning out kung paano namin ibibigay sa inyo at masiguro na mas maraming matutulungan. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna welcome my guest for tonight, a very special friend of mine. Thank you so much for coming in here, for not sleeping since kaninang madaling araw. Sabi niya hindi daw siya natulog para daw maka-attend siya tonight. Kasi kung natulog daw siya kanina, baka hindi siya magising during this hour. And so I really appreciate yung effort para lang ma-share yung gusto niyang i-share tonight. And I'm sure marami din may inspire sa aking kaibigan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Twinkle Cimanes. All right, good evening. It's been a while, Twinks. How are you?
I'm doing good, John. Ikaw? Yes, ang tagal na nating hindi nag-uusap, nagkikita.
Oo nga,
Di ba?
masyado kang busy. Pero di ba kahit busy ka,
Kasi,
nandito ka ngayong gabi. Thank you so much.
oo,
Asan ka na ngayon?
naputo.
I mean, saan company pala? Nakalimutan kong tanungin kanina.
24/7 in touch. So, medyo,
24/7 in touch, okay.
that's in Cubao.
Iba pa ba yun dun
Cubao.
sa 24/7 AI or pareho
AI.
lang?
Oo, iba din siya, iba din siya.
Pero hindi naman sila connected sa 7-Eleven, sa mga ganun, sa mga ano.
Minsan inisip ko na din yan, John, kung connected sila. Hindi naman
Oo.
pala.
Nung una ko nakilala yung mga kumpanya na yun, nung una ko narinig, ano ba yun, convenience store ba yun? Parang ano, parang
Di ba? Di
7-Eleven.
ba? 24/7. 24/7
24/7
din
in
naman yung
touch.
trabaho. Char.
Ganon. Uy, baka nanonood yung mga boss
Teka lang,
natin, no?
baka may nanonood.
Good ka.
Baka
Okay,
may
Twinkle, ano yung
nanonood.
sinasabi mong 24/7 na trabaho?
Char
Okay,
lang po yun.
so this is in Cubao. I've known 24/7 AI, pero si 24/7 In Touch has been here in the Philippines for a while now, right?
Yes, I think 5 years. So it's
5 years.
just really a baby company, but they have a lot of sites in other parts of the world.
Well, I don't think it's still a baby company here in the Philippines, knowing the fact that you are already there in their company, right?
Sige, babysitter.
Babysitter ka nila. Well,
Okay.
seriously speaking, with your experience, no, you've been for how long in this industry? Mas
7 years.
7 years.
Na
So,
yan.
ibig sabihin, since ilang ka taong ka?
Six.
Since 18 ka or 17? Nag-start ka
Uy,
na sa ano?
12.
12.
Oo,
12
19
years
pa.
old ka nag-start. Nine- 19 ka pa lang ngayon. O sige, push mo yan.
Mm.
Push mo yan.
Mukha namang 19.
So, tell us what you do now. Kasi alam ko, nag-level up ka ng mga dalawang steps from
Uy,
the last time that I worked with you, di ba? Mga dalawang steps. So that time you were a trainer. So
yeah.
tell us what you do now sa company.
Grabe. interview pala 'to, hindi mo naman sa akin
Hindi, hindi,
John
hindi.
sinabi.
Hindi mo naman kailangan i-share yung job description mo and all that, you know. What are you doing? Are you handling people? Are you handling
Yes.
trainees?
Yeah, so currently I'm handling trainers and I
Mhm,
also work with our nesting team. So I oversee nesting every time we have like training classes.
mhm,
Right now, I am also transitioning to working with quality team. So I'm overseeing
mhm.
that as well. Pero nagsisimula pa lang doon. Wala pa namang final stuff discussed. But yes, main focus really is training. So the
Mm.
time that we worked together, I was a senior trainer in Sutherland, and then I became an associate training manager for a year and 9 months, I believe, before I moved here and become a full-fledged training manager. Yun.
Alright. Naalala ko 'pag may training manager, 'di ba, kunyari nagtuturo ka, you're in the classroom, eto yung bigla-bigla na lang pumapasok, 'no? Tapos yun na,
Oo.
'yan. Ginagawa mo ba
Oo.
yun?
Oo, alam yun ng
Ginagawa mo yun?
trainers
Ano
ko.
ano ba yan? Ito yung 'pag ano, eh, 'pag nagtuturo ka 'no, yung nagte-train ka ng mga classes ta's bigla-biglang papasok tapos biglang nag-iiba yung aura mo habang nagtuturo. Ginawa ko din.
Oo. Oo, 'di ba? Nung trainers tayo ginagawa natin 'yun, parang nakaupo
Mm.
ka lang sa mesa tapos 'pag pumasok yung manager mo, naku, seryoso ka na, kailangan mag-ayos ka na kasi gi-grade ka na nila.
Correct, correct. So, itong ginagawa mo ngayon, you're handling trainers and you make sure na they will teach yung mga kailangan nilang skills sa ano, sa pag na bago sila madala sa production, right?
Yes,
Right. So, para dun sa mga i-address ko lang yung mga nanonood sa atin ng mga bago, ah. Kasi this is also intended for those who wanted to enter the industry but they don't have any idea, right?
oh,
So ganito po yan, guys. Kapag pumasok ka ng call center, no? So magti-training ka muna, right? So papasok ka ng training and then you will be trained for a number of days depende kung anong account yung i-handle mo. And then after that, dadalhin ka nila sa nesting. Tama, no?
yes.
Nesting. And then during the nesting, ito na yung unti-unti na kayong magtatawag. Kasi hindi naman pagkatapos ng training, sabak agad eh, no? So, ano muna,
Konti-konti.
unti-unti muna, konti-konting calls and then tuturuan, gano'n. And that's nesting. And you are the one who's supervising the whole process from the time na pumasok si trainee sa call center hanggang sa makagraduate from nesting.
Yes,
Ah.
that's right.
Makatuwid, isa kang principal.
Pwede.
Have you ever
Sige.
thought of that na principal pa lang trabaho mo, nasa ano ka lang, nasa ibang industry ka lang?
Actually, John, thank you for mentioning that kasi that's actually what I don't want to do. So I grew up from,
Mm.
a family of teachers, principal,
Mm.
supervisor, lahat na ng nasa eskwelahan. Lahat na ng nandun. So, yan ang family background ko. So, I decided really not to take a course that would route me to being a teacher. And unfortunately, that's what I did in this industry. So, wala. Siguro it runs in the blood at
Yeah,
kailangan
yeah.
muling magturo.
That's actually what I'm about to say. It runs in the blood. Oh, by the way, speaking of runs in the blood, our comment section is running right now with comments. So if you guys have questions, just please um tawag dito, bumabakil ako. Ano bang nasobrahan ko yata yung kape. Anyway,
Ayan.
ayan, kakakape ko yan eh. Shower out lang muna dun sa mga nagko-comment sa comment section. Hi, Jill Regorgo, hello. Good evening sa iyo. And of course, isa sa ating mga masugid na nagsusubaybay. Hello, honey. You're not late. We're just starting yung ating discussion. Actually, wala pa nga tayo sa discussion. Nagkukumustahan pa lang tayo ngayon. And Ayun nga, if you have questions, if you want to participate dito sa ating discussion tonight, feel free to comment in the comment section. Okay, and also, if you want to join our call center group, our call center support group, ayan, I'll flash yung ating URL. So go to facebook.com/groups/call center support community. So that group is is created to help our fellow call center agents, and not only call center agents, lahat ng nagtatrabaho sa industry na to, including those who want to enter the industry. And we are actually mounting an event. We are actually going to provide free training, especially sa mga bago. And in the future, leadership training as well. Okay, so now, I went to your Facebook account, Twinkle. So sabi ko nga sa iyo, 'di ba, yung format ng show ay ganito. So so I went to your Facebook account at para meron tayong pag-usapan ngayong gabi, 'di ba? I grabbed some of your photos, okay, that
Sige.
I think will be interesting, and that will tell a story about your success, about your journey. So ibig sabihin ito galing pa sa baul sa iyong sa iyong Facebook account. Kasi yung Facebook minsan pag nababrowse lang natin yung mga pictures, wala, hindi naman talaga natin alam yung kwento. Minsan di na natin nababasa yung caption. But what I really wanted is to dig deeper and find out the real story behind every photos. Are you
Wow.
ready?
Sige,
Are you
sige.
ready? Okay.
I am.
Nice, nice. I'm gonna flash the first photo here. Drum roll. Eto na.
Sige, drum roll tayo. Okay.
So this photo, tell us about this one.
Wow. Parang ano pa to? Anong
Ano,
taon to? Anong taon to?
no?
So I was
Ano ka dito?
just looking at myself.
Si Twinkle Bell ka ba dito?
Hindi. So this is like first year anniversary of our program. My very first program back in 2014, I believe. Mga
Mhm.
ganong taon. So this is a very memorable picture or photo simply because I spent time and effort attending this celebration. And I think I was just like a month in the program. And right after this day, the next day, I came to the office, and then I learned that I am no longer part of the program. So, di ba? Oh, di ba?
What?
Yes. Um, this is my very first program, my very first company, my very first time, in the BPO industry, very first call center. I don't know. I don't, medyo, di ba,
Ah,
nagbabakel ako kasi hindi ko talaga siya kayang kalimutan. So, ang saya-saya ko nung gabi niyan. I was so happy that night. She's a friend of mine. And the next day, I was about to take calls. My team lead told me, end your call, finish your call, let's meet somewhere. And then there, I found out that I'm no longer part of the program. Ganda, di ba?
wow. Did that happen while right after this photo or before? Sorry, after nun, no?
Pagkatapos nito.
So you were there, all smiles, first time mo umattend ng party ng call center, first account
Yes.
mo, you are so
Yes.
excited, parang you're feeling na ganito pala tong industry na to, napakasaya, no? Parang ganon, no? It's
Oo,
like you
oo.
were at that peak of happiness dito sa iyong first program, only to find
Mhm.
out later on, Twinkle, wala ka ng trabaho. Ganon, ganon yung nangyari.
Correct. Oh my God, John. Naku. Naku talaga.
So,
Ang ganda no?
yeah, if you don't mind, hindi ko to alam. Hindi ko to alam.
Yes, I
In all
know.
sincerity, hindi mo to nakwento sa akin.
Yes.
Bakit ka tinanggal? If you don't mind sharing that. Para naman kung ano man yung ginawa mo doon, hindi na uulitin ng iba. Kung meron mang kalokohan, alam ko namang ano eh. Kung meron
Okay.
man.
So, yeah, unlike the stories of many people who are, who wanted to be part of the BPO industry, they apply in different call centers. Tapos, hindi sila matatanggap agad-agad. I think for me, it's the opposite. I just applied in one BPO. I just applied in one call center. I got the job right away. I think I was just confident that I can make it in the industry, that I I have, I have the skills. So, medyo hindi maganda ang attendance natin nung ahente tayo. Pumapasok tayo kapag feel natin pumasok.
Mm.
So, I think I learned the hard way. So, I think it's not just really about the skills. Attitude is really important for you to make it in the industry, for you to stay and get promoted if you want to.
Right, napaka-importanting lesson 'yun at good thing we have 1,400 followers listening to us right now and they got that important lesson na hindi lang siya about skills. Kasi I know you were able to get that job with just one application, no? Nakuha mo agad. But when you get there, I think correct me if I'm wrong, parang pakiramdam mo hindi gano'n ka-valuable yung trabaho na 'to kasi madali mo lang nakuha.
Siguro,
Puwedeng
I
gano'n,
think
'no?
so. Oo.
Madali mo lang
And,
siya
and
nakuha.
and I think when I joined the industry, it's because I have nothing to do. Like
Mm,
I just wanted to have a job. And during that time I was like somebody who parties all night, who
mm.
goes out with friends, and I just needed to have my own money so I won't be asking for my mother. Um Kaya siguro ako nag BPO. Ayoko ng tambay. Parang,
Oo.
Diyos ko, di ba, ilang taon ka nang pinag-aral, so kailangan siguro magtrabaho ka na din. So, ayun, I think that was the only reason why I joined the BPO industry. And every time I get my salary, sumweldo ako, trainee ako, sumweldo ako, inom na
Mm.
ako, absent na lang ako.
Ah, kasi ba naman, biruin mo yung isang hasyendera 'no, biglang ano, papasok ng BPO, 'di ba parang ano
Oy!
lang, nag-hobby lang siya 'no? Hobby mo lang pala siya nung time na yon.
Oo, nung time na yun, oo.
Oo.
Ah,
So what happened after nung natanggal ka sa work? Obviously you were saddened by the fact that they removed you from the program. Right
I was
after ba nun, naghanap ka ulit ng bagong company?
Hindi pa. They said that I would be put on bench for 30 days. So, sige,
Mm,
30 days, hintayin natin. Because I think, nung tinanggal nila ako, it's because they had excess headcount. So, they needed to remove people. I think hindi pa
mm,
ako ganun, hindi ko pa masyado naiintindihan yung BPO industry during
mm,
that time. But I did not go through like an admin hearing or whatnot. Kasi
mm,
i-redundate dapat ako. But they had like 30 days for me to, or for them to move me to a different
mm.
program. And I was just waiting, patiently waiting. And yun ata yung, nagkaroon naman ako ng sunod na trabaho. So,
Mm.
and it's still in the BPO. Same company pa din.
Siguro sa susunod itong discussions natin dito kailangan natin dagdagan ng bagong segment, eh, 'no? Ano ba yung redundant na yan, redundant? Parang bandang dulo may
Um,
mga sasagutan tayo mga terms, 'no? Yan, yung redundation. Yeah, maybe you can share with our audience kung ano yung redundant. Kasi kahit na nasa industry na, di nila alam kung ano yun, eh.
right. So, 'di ba kapag kasi nasa program ka or there's one program, there is a specific number of people that needs to work for that program. So, for example,
Mm,
they only needed 100 and they said that they would have like 150. Tas after nung wala si John, tapos dun sa 150 na yun, bigla nilang binawasan ulit. So they needed to remove people. And of course, the first folks that would be removed are those who are non-performers, either non-performers or talagang, 'di ba, pasaway, attendance issues. So sila talaga yung mga uunahin. And kaya ata ako nauna.
So ibig sabihin, kapag nakapasok ka na sa industry, that does not make you secured na dun sa trabaho na yun. Na unless of course
Yes.
kahit na regular, 'di ba? Pwedeng matanggal kapag nagkaroon ng ganung scenario, no, redundation. Well, but that's not the focus of our discussion right now. But if you have questions about redundation, go to our Facebook group. Pwede niyong itanong doon sa ating call center support community. Marami tayong experts doon na pwedeng sumagot sa inyong mga questions. And yes, hello sa ating kaibigan na si Jeremias
Hi,
Cristobal.
Jess!
Hello brother, na ngayon ay isa na ring he was a trainer and now a freelancer. I'm not sure kung nagtitrain pa siya. But anyway, hello po. Thank you for being with us tonight. Sabi ni Jill, in fairness, ang ganda nyo daw sa photo na to.
Oo nga,
Si
Jill.
Jill, si Jill yung kasama mo dyan.
Si Jill
Hello.
yan, yes.
Ayan. Okay, so let's move on to the next photo. As much as I wanted to stare at this one, but let's move on and find out the story behind this. Ang daming people dito. Anong meron?
Anong meron? Okay, so this picture was taken dun sa second program ko naman. When I was put in bench, I was moved to this program. So this is like a gaming program, but it's a
Mhm.
seasonal program. So at peak, you would see this number of people. Pero that's during peak season. Kapag hindi na nila need ng tao, it's trimmed down to like 20. So, imaginein mo na lang kung ilan kadami yan. Hanggang 20 na lang. And that was also the time when I was contemplating and asking myself, should I continue in the BPO industry or should I just follow what my mother and father would want me to do to um, get a degree that maybe about of becoming a doctor or a lawyer because yun talaga yung gusto ng parents ko. Maging doktor o maging abogado. So, hindi sila masaya na nagbi-BPO ako. At pinagdarasal talaga nilang matanggal ako noong mga panahon na yun.
So sila pala yung dahilan ng iyong yung pagtanggal pagkatanggal mo sa mga sa mga account na nasalihan mo, ganun ba yun? Parang
Oo.
ang lakas nila sa
Oo.
taas.
Ang lakas talaga nila nun sa taas. So, ito, ano to, seasonal program. Tapos, yan na yung mga panahong sinasabihan ako ng parents ko na pag hindi ka na dyan, pag hindi ka nagtuloy-tuloy dyan, bumalik ka na lang sa ganito na lang ang gawin mo,
Mm.
and so on. And that's also the reason why I think I've changed and uh, I really strive for the better because I
Mm.
wanted to prove something. I think that's the time when yun na talaga. Yung magseseryoso ka na. Kasi, di
So,
ba, ang dami niyan, 20 lang pag off-peak.
mm. So it was like a wake up call for you, no? Na pag
Oo.
hindi ako nagseryoso, my parents would take me back
Oo.
and will ask me to become a doctor or a
A
lawyer.
lawyer na hindi ko naman gusto.
Bakit mas gusto mo maging call center agent kaysa maging lawyer? Parang yung mga yun, I mean, iba yung dating ng isang lawyer or a doctor. Eh. So, why did you choose being a call center agent over those?
Wala akong gusto during that time, John. I just don't know what I wanted to do. So, whatever I have right in front of me, I think I'll just do whatever it is. Parang, ayun
Mm.
na, okay, so yan na lang. So, I am already in the BPO industry and I just wanted to prove something to my parents. Yun lang talaga yun. Nothing, not a very good, motivation.
Motivation, yep.
Oo, wala. Wala akong ganun when I was starting.
Sabi ng parents mo, kaya pala, ganun. Nanonood sila ngayon. Okay, ayan na, nagalit na. Hindi niya po parents yun. Sorry.
Hindi po. Aso po
Hindi po.
namin.
So po yun.
Aso
Ayan,
po namin.
nakalagot ka. Okay, let's move on. Ano tong next photo natin? Ayan, kainan.
Yan. So,
Anto
that's
okay.
it's still in that program. So, team lead ko yung naka-pink.
Mhm.
Tapos, that's my, those are my teammates. And I think that's the last breakfast I had with them as part of their team before I moved to the training team. So, these are the same people. Meron pa, marami pang tao sa likod niyan who helped
Oo.
me and who really motivated me to pursue what I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to take calls for the rest of my life. But I think I know some things about the BPO industry and how you would be able to be better in taking
Mhm.
calls and. So I just tried out in the training team. So ayun, dun na nagsimula. And these are the same people who motivated me, who supported me all the way. And yan yung last breakfast namin. Yan,
Because
masaya
you
naman yan.
because you got promoted as a trainer.
Oo, yan na
Tama.
yun.
Okay. Wow. Nice. So this is like a transitional moment in your life, no? Na the following day or the following tama, the following day you're not gonna take calls anymore because you're already a
Correct.
trainer. Right. So, um, don't tell me at this time bago ka na promote as a trainer, you didn't really hindi naman ang tawag dito, parang you just grabbed it because that was the opportunity, or is it because you really wanted to become a trainer?
I think during that time, teka, pinabalikan ko ang memory. If my memory serves me right, if my memory serves me right, I think um, I already want to be a trainer during that
Okay.
time. Kasi um, I have been helping some of my teammates, not in the, hindi sa product or process, kasi gaming account yun, medyo nahihirapan ako
Mm,
doon. But I think with what they need to say or what they're supposed to say, so it sounded better for the customer. So, medyo natutuwa akong nag-share ng ideas and stuff. So, sabi ko, baka pwede ako sa training team. Kaya,
right.
nung may application and all, sumubok tayo. And then, these are the same folks who pushed me to do it. So, ayun.
Nice, nice. I'm glad that that's what motivated you to become a trainer. The reason why I asked as well is kanina may humingi sa akin ng advice kasi sabi niya na delay daw yung kanyang application as a trainer dahil nga sa pandemic, parang hindi na kailangan ng bagong trainer. And then what he told me is kung ano man yung position na i-offer na available, he'll just grab it. And then I said, sabi ko, you have to find out what your strengths are. Kasi once you grabbed an opportunity, once you grabbed a promotion for the sake of getting promoted, the big question will be, are you happy? No, you will take another level of responsibility. Yes, your salary would increase, but the question is, will you be happy? 'Di ba? Parang magma-manifest ba yung strengths mo doon sa trabaho na 'yon? Do you
Naniniwala
agree
ako
with
dyan.
me? Naniniwala ka ba sa gano'n, 'di ba? That was my suggestion kanina. Speaking of promotion, shout out kay Jem Badilla na promote last year, tama? Last year? Napo-promote lang last
Yes!
year. Ayan. Hello, hello. Ayan. At saka kay Queen Jasmine Faye, hello sa inyo diyan, yung mga viewers natin. We have 1,400 viewers. Ang lakas ng hatak ng ating
Wow!
ng ating ng ating guest for tonight. And Kat Bourbon is in the house. Hello po sa inyo, ma'am.
Hi! Bago lang tayo dyan tumuloy, may nagpi-PM sa akin dito. Sabi niya, ang payat mo.
Oh, ay, oo nga, no? Ang payat mo. Napansin ko nga din yan kanina, parang nahihiya lang ako sabihin. Dahil ba ginusto mong pumayat o dahil wala ka nang makain?
Ah, pwede
Alin sa
both.
dalawa? Pwedeng both. Okay, okay.
Ano kasi mura lang dito, mura. Mura ang bigayan dito. Gusto mo ba? Char lang.
Ano may pinapamigay dyan?
Naku, baka matukhang tayo. Joke lang po yun. Joke lang.
Ayan. Speaking of tokhang, sana naman, no? Yung mga gumagamit diyan, pakitigil na po 'yan. Pwede po kung na lang kung wala po kayong mahanap na mabuting pagkakakitaan, baka pwede kayong pumasok sa aming industry dito sa call center industry and listen to our call center success stories. Maisingit lang no. Maitawid lang. Okay. So, we're Twinkle, we're being watched hanggang sa buong actually sa buong Pilipinas. Actually worldwide kung meron pa nanonood. Shout out naman, mag-comment naman kayo if you're watching from wherever you are. Just like si Yusuf, sabi niya, shout out from Cebu. Oh, Yusuf, I still remember you applying last week. Don't worry, we'll give you an update. Sorry Twinkle, meron kasi akong isang parang meron kami
Sure.
binubuo na isang agency and Yusuf was one of the applicants. Alright. Ayan. Ayan, dami na. Sorry, hindi namin mababasa lahat ng comments ha. So, bahala kayo magbasa dyan sa comment section. Ayan, motivated to work out daw, sabi ni Jill. Ayan, go tayo sa susunod na photo. Ito,
Eto,
kainan ulit. Kainan
kainan
ulit.
ulit.
Mhm. Sino
Oo,
yung nasa
feeling,
harapan?
Naku guys, kilala niyo naman ata yan. Ayan. So this is like my first team, first training team. So I was part of the communications excellence team of 𝙍𝙪𝙣𝙣𝙣. So they are my teammates. Yan ang pinaka maiingay at pinaka magugulo kong teammates. I think hindi kami diyan kompleto. So medyo kulang. Pero one of the happiest moments in my career. I got to know a lot of people. And ito talaga yung pinakamasaya sa, sa training life ko. Kasi karamihan ng agents namin or trainees in the Bicol region, they really don't have any call center experience. So talagang hirap na hirap silang mag-apply. The process, sa recruitment process pa lang, hirap na hirap sila. Tapos, they're really grateful of, the things that you're teaching them. Kasi kami yung pinakaunang trainers. Kami yung first line sa training department. It's where they're trained of the call flow, yung mga simple things about the BPO. And, the the gratefulness of each trainee that you will have is something that I don't know, just makes me happy and makes me feel I am successful. Ayun. Kaya, ito yung pinakagusto kong training life ko.
Right. So we're talking
Successful.
about this was in Bicol, no, when you started as a
Oo,
trainer.
oo.
And sabi mo nga kanina, karamihan ng tinitrain nyo have zero experience sa call center.
Oo.
Um so ngayon you are in Manila, you're training people who've been in the call center industry. Some of them are experienced. So my question is, sa tingin mo, alin yung mas madaling i-train? Yung mga walang experience? Hot seat question to, no? Pero I'm sure maraming gustong malaman yung sagot mo din dito. Alin ang mas madaling i-train para sa yung mga walang experience o yung mga meron ng experience sa industry?
Napaisip talaga ako. I think,
Mm.
kung ako talaga papipiliin, I would want to handle trainees na wala talagang experience. Like, they know nothing about the BPO industry. Because all they do is absorb the things that you're teaching them. And that's gonna
Mm.
be very specific for the program that they're in. So, mas maganda talaga yon. Kasi kapag may experience ka na, it's always like they are comparing their previous program dun sa program nila ngayon. And it's also hard for them to unlearn. It also challenges you as a trainer kasi kailangan mo talaga silang maturuan ng ibang style dun sa style
Mm.
na meron sila. Because again, different programs would have different call flows, different ways of responding to customers. So, um, mas madali talagang i-train yung medyo blanco pa. Ika nga,
Sponge.
tabula rasa. Oo, sponge, pwede din.
Ano
Like
yung tabula
blank
rasa?
sheet of paper. Oh my,
Ano yun?
hindi ko na alam. Ano ba? Wag mo ako
Tabula
dito
rasa.
pinag-iisip. Jill, tulungan mo ako. What's that?
Ikaw nagsabi nun eh. Ikaw nagsabi ng word eh. Ano ka
Oo, ako
tabula
nagsabi.
rasa? Ano ba yun?
Teka, i-google ko. It's like, anong English translation yan, guys? Comment down below, please.
Okay, so balik tayo dun sa sponge na ano. So they can easily absorb yung mga tinuturo mo sa kanila. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Ayan,
Oh, sumagot si
tumutunog
Jem
na messenger.
Badilla, empty canvas. Sabi ni Jem
Empty
Badilla,
canvas.
empty canvas. Oo.
Okay, I learned something new today.
Oo.
Um, ano,
Thank
ano
you.
yun, nawala yung, okay, so, kasi, the reason I ask as well, kasi maraming natatakot, no, na mga trainees, lalong-lalo na kapag pasok nila sa isang room na may mga kasama sila mga experienced call center agents, parang alam mo yung nandun na lang for the lack of better term, pumupunta sila sa sulok at nahihiya silang magsalita, right? which
Mhm.
shouldn't be the case. Kasi, in fact, the fact that you are like a tabula rasa, if I pronounce it correctly, that means that it is easier for you to learn yung mga lessons kasi you are an empty canvas, mas madaling pintahan ng bagong pintura.
Correct.
That's actually an advantage because some people might think na ay wala akong experience, parang ano to, magiging huli ako sa klase. Pero
Mm.
they can actually leverage from that, no, yung wala silang experience. Okay, so ito sa Bicol, may nagtatanong, asan na yun, nabasa kong comment dito. Ayun, ang pogi daw nitong nasa dulong kaliwa.
Ay naku,
Nanonood ba siya ngayon?
natulog po siya.
Ano,
Sa
panoorin niya
Oo.
to sa replay. Okay. Let's move on to the next photo. Ready ka na ba?
Ready. Oh.
Okay, ito, ang dami nito.
Oh.
Kasi
Yeah, so this
magkakasama, hindi kayang hindi kayang paghiwa-hiwalayin eh. Pero I think
Oo.
this photo only speaks one story. Anong meron dito?
This is my life in my second BPO industry. Call center, I mean. So this is um, my farewell message to them. I think this is the picture that I used for my farewell message. Um, Ano to, sama-samang classes and mentors that I've handled when I was in that center. Ito yung very successful ako siguro. Ito yung very successful part of my life for me. Kasi um, in training, alam naman natin that it's really hard for trainers to tell their trainees na, sorry, hindi ka pumasa. Sorry, hindi kita i-endorse sa operations. So, in in my stay there, I had 3 classes and all my trainees dun sa 3 klase na yon ay pumasa hanggang operations. Which was very hard kasi alam mo naman tong program na to, nanggaling ka sa program na to, di ba? So,
Ayan, no.
oo, yan. So,
I'm wearing the shirt, the jacket in honor of us working together dito sa account na to.
together.
Yes.
Yes. Oo, pero ibang center to, ibang center to. Pero yun,
Okay.
so lahat ng naging trainees ko sa center na yan, lahat sila na-endorse sa operations. And I consider that a success, not for me really, hindi lang para sa akin, but also for them. And that's where I felt I was very successful because I was able to help like 60, 70 folks to get jobs. Yun naman talaga ata ang measure of success ng isang
Mm.
trainer. Matulungan mo yung mga taong pumasok sa klase mo na magkaroon ng trabaho.
Ayan, shout out sa mga naging trainees ni Twinkle. Kung nandito po kayo at nanonood, comment naman ng mine. Mine ba? Pa-comment naman ng mine kung naging kung naturuan kayo ni Twinkle. Mine po sa kanyang lipstick, sabi ni Jel Tupas. Hello boss. Hello. Kumusta? Okay,
Hi, Madam Zell!
move tayo sa susunod na photo.
Oh,
Okay, ito. Parang pansin ko puro kainan yung mga, mga
oo.
picture natin dito.
Oo. Always. Laging kasama ang pagkain at alak
Mm.
sa bawat
Ayan.
bahagi ng buhay mo sa buhay. Ay, bawat bahagi ng in every part of your life. Ayan. Kasama lagi ang alak at inuman.
Part
So this,
kaninong teka muna, linawin mo Twinkle, baka sabihin nila
sorry.
nagge-generalize ka eh. Part ng kaninong buhay yung tinutukoy mo na
Ah,
meron laging pagkain at
sorry.
alak.
Buhay ko. Yun.
Sige,
Actually, buti
natawa
na lang
yung
walang alak.
21. Uy, ang lakas ng hatak mo. 2100 viewers na tayo. Hello. Hi sa inyong tsaka sa mga manonood ng replay. So yes, going back. Anong meron sa picture na to? Bukod sa merong alak at pagkain.
Ayan. So, I think um, from Sutherland to the next call center, I thought of myself as very successful. I thought of myself as somebody who's been doing great in what I do, 'di ba? So, when I joined this company, ito yung my God, hindi pa pala ako magaling. Ito yung parang um, ano, ang tawag doon, put me back to my place. Or should I say, ito yung company na na-meet ko halos lahat ng magagaling na trainers. Because considering that I have been a trainer for quite some time, and then I was already under the impression that I was so good. There will be moments in your life when you will think
Mm.
of yourself that way. 'Di ba? Parang, ang galing-galing ko na, na-achieve ko na to, naganito ko na to, I'm very successful. But when I joined this company, ito yung parang, oh my God, nakakahiya. Nakakahiya. Ang dami pa palang mas magagaling sa akin. So, it humbled me really. Working with these folks, um, humbled me, put me back to my place, and it's just life slapping me again, telling me, huy, manahimik ka dyan, maraming magagaling, hindi lang ikaw.
Ayun. Naram na I mean, na-experience ko din 'yun, eh. Nung ano, so bago ako napasama dun sa account na hinandle natin before. So I was with my co-trainers. Sabi ko, ang gagaling ng mga ano, ang gagaling ng mga 'to, sabi ko. And then sorry, sa akin pala baliktad.
Ah, ah, ah.
Baliktad pala. Sabi ko, ang gagaling ng mga 'to. And then nung umalis na ako ng okay, hindi ko na itutuloy yung kwento ko, hindi maganda.
Hindi maganda dyan.
Hindi maganda. Okay, so ito, did this put you back and kept your feet on the ground, made you
Yes.
realize na ano, na hindi hindi ka pa gano'n kagaling at mas maraming tao na mas magagaling sa'yo. And I'm sure that it opened or it emptied your glass, no? And you're ready to get filled in with a new ano, bagong tubig dun sa
Water.
glass of water na yan. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, ito, next photo tayo.
Ay, ayan na
Ayan,
naman
ito,
siya.
kilala ko 'tong mga 'to dahil ano, mga
At
minamahal natin mga co-trainers 'yan.
ang
Tama?
daming pogi dito Pili kayo guys, mine na lang. Pero yung nakapula, mine na yun.
At siya pa yung may pinakaibang kulay diyan, nice. Nice.
Char lang. Okay, so, um, I think this is just really the happiest family I've been with. Ito talaga yung
Wow.
masaya. Oo, alam mo yan, magkakapatid tayo. Nandito ata yung nanay natin.
Wala
Nanonood pa
dito
ba
yung
siya?
wala siya dito sa picture na 'to pero nandiyan siya nanonood, kaway-kaway
Nanonood siya.
kay ano,
Hi,
kay Miss Jel
Mother.
Lucas. Hello.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm making you
Siyempre
proud.
napaka-supportive naman ng ating mother, 'di ba?
Ayan. I ano ba 'to? Zambales. I think ito yung nagsambales tayo.
Mm.
When our team joined your group, yung charity
Pink Women on
group mo.
Fire.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pink Women on
So
Fire.
this was a team building na not only that we had our time at the beach kasi ang team building sa industry natin para sa ibang mga team iba yung definition, eh, no?
Oo. It's
At alam
inuman.
na alam mo kung anong meron sa team sa mga ganyang team building, no? Pero ito,
Oo.
what we did here is a legitimate team building, tama? Ako na yung nagkwento.
Mm.
Eh, nandiyan ako.
Oo. Oo, nandyan ka. O, ayan ka.
Ayan ako. Nasa likod ako ng mamang pogi na nakapula, si Tad. Ayan. Sinabi ko na kung sino siya. So, yeah. This was when we did a charity event. Nakasama yung buong
Yes.
team natin. Mm.
Oo.
So,
So,
tell us more. Tell us more about this picture.
wala naman. Tayo-tayo lang yan. Nagchismisan siya. Hindi. This is a very, ano ba, memorable, I think. This is the most memorable team building na ginawa ko or I joined. I don't usually join team buildings kasi alam ko naman ang ginagawa sa team buildings, inuman, kantahan,
Mm.
kwentuhan. You know, you can also do that in the office. Like, hindi lang yung inuman ha, like kwentuhan. Pero
Mm.
this one, I specifically joined and I think talagang buo tayong team na sumama dito because it's a team building for a cause. Kasi prior to this, I remembered we were putting like school supplies, clothes,
Mm.
food, hygiene kits that we would be bringing to Zambales, to the remote
Mm.
area dun sa Zambales para sa charity event nga. So, Wala, ito yung pinakamasayang team building because it's not just, you know, having like time off from work but also
Mm,
doing something good for others. So yeah,
mm.
saya lang.
Sayang 'no kung meron lang akong anong tawag dito? Guys, yung mga nanonood na mga nandito sa picture na 'to, baka naman meron kayong photo nung ginawa nating, gift giving
Oo.
sa mga ITAS sa Zambales ba, Pampanga? Nalito na
Ayan.
ako. Ayan, kung meron kayong photo baka
Sampales
puwede
na
nating
tayo.
i-share. Dapat pala yun ang nahanap kong picture. Sorry, sorry. But yes, this was that moment and this was our team building with this happy family. And I'm glad that you said that this is the happiest team na nasamahan mo
Oo
with
naman.
other trainers. Ayan. Okay, yan ang daming nagko-comment. Guys, hindi na namin po mababasa lahat ng comments, but we are flashing them on screen. Okay. Sige, Kat, pakisan naman kung meron kang photo diyan, baka pwede nating i-share later on. Hello, Kenji Bernabe, good evening. Thank you for
Hi!
always
Hi,
lagi
Ken!
siyang nanonood dito sa ating episodes sa call center success stories.
Wow.
Okay, next picture tayo. We have 1,700 viewers right now. Kanina nga umakyat ng 2,000 yan eh.
Wow.
Ang dami nagsusupport sa kwento mo.
Ayan na, yan
And
yung pumayat na ako.
pumayat ka nito. Okay, at bakit? Hindi yun yung tanong ko. Anong meron dito sa picture na to?
Eto na yung first team I've handled. Syempre, hindi kasama yung nakakap. Alam mo naman na yung nakakap laging saling pusa. So,
Mm.
there are the first training up trainer apprentice na hinandle ko. I wouldn't be considering others yung like sina Claire and then others na talagang nagmula sa akin kasi hindi naman talaga ako yung original manager. But sila, Russell, Jem, Marvin, and then another one, John Muir, and then Richard. Sila talaga yung
Mhm.
nagsimula as agents to trainer apprentice and trainer now na um, ako talaga yung pinakaunang manager nila in the training team. So this is very memorable because alam nila yung eto yung, hindi ko na sila trainer during this time. Itong picture na to, hindi ko na sila trainer niyan. Iba na
Mm.
yung team ko. Pero I think we were able to build like friendship after them becoming my trainers. Wala, masaya lang tong picture. But thank you for getting this.
So, Jem is here. Si Jem ba tong isa dito?
Oo, si Jem.
Si
Actually,
Jem
hindi
ba
mo na
yan?
makikilala.
Hindi ko siya masyadong makilala dito. Pero may gusto ako itanong kay Jem. Paki-comment nga kung nilibre kayo ni Twinkle dito.
Hindi, delivery nila ako dyan.
Nako!
Libre nila ako dyan.
Diyan kayo nagkakamali. Malakas po man libre ang Twinkle Cimanes. Ayan.
Nilibre nila ako dyan.
Ayan. Baliktad naman ngayon. Sila naman yung nanlibre sa'yo. Okay. Meron pa tayong isa dito. Ayan,
Yan.
Samsung.
Uy, wag mong banggitin yung ano. So,
Nandiyan
that's
eh,
my...
nandiyan sa picture eh.
Ayun. So, this is my new team right now. I'm only handling 2 trainers. Dalawa lang, pero dalawang sakit sa ulo. Char. Ala, baka nanonood. Meron ba? Yeah.
Hindi ko,
Just 2 trainers.
ah,
Hindi mo
sa,
ano?
sa dami ng nanonood, hindi ko
Makikita.
makikita
Joke
kung
lang
sino
kung
yung mga
nanonood
nanonood.
kayo. Joke lang ha.
Biglang,
No,
biglang joke lang eh. No?
I'm only handling 2 trainers right now. And I'm working with 1 nesting lead. So, we also have like a team leader who's handling nesting talaga. So, sila ang lagi kong kasama every time I go on site if we have classes.
Mm.
Silang tatlo.
So, ito na yung andito ka na ngayon.
Andiyan na ako ngayon.
Right. Okay. Next photo tayo.
Meron pa ba? I think wala na.
Meron pa! Ayan.
Ano ba
Surprise, surprise.
yan?
Ito na ba yung pinakapayat moment mo?
Hindi, hindi. Ano lang yan, nakuha lang yan sa anggulo. Nakuha lang yan sa anggulo. Um, Hindi ko maalala yung caption ko dito diyan. Oo, pero kung ipapaalala mo sa akin, naku, matutulungan mo ako. But I think, um, ang sinabi ko diyan is, what was my caption back then? I think, I used that photo, pero walang kinalaman yung picture na yan, para lang sa
Mm.
caption. Oo, kasi
Mm.
yung caption ko dyan is, if
Actually,
you
we
want to
don't.
achieve something, if you want to achieve something better, you have to
Mm.
start somewhere. Parang ganun lang siya. Walang kakwenta-kwentang picture yan. Wag mo na sana kasi.
Actually, we didn't really care about the story behind this picture. What we really cared about is ano daw yung brand ng lipstick mo. Sabi nga ni
During
Cimanes,
that
ano,
time,
impact daw sa lipstick.
Maybelline yan. Maybelline na wine something. Basta, hanapin ko
Okay.
yung ano.
Ayun lang. Yun lang yung gusto nating malaman. Okay, so here you go. With all these stories that you've shared, ay teka lang, mabilisan lang. Share ko lang yung photo ng, teka nawala. Yung photo na shinare sa akin ni Kat. Ito yung nagpunta tayo ng ano. Ano nangyari? I'm sharing my whole screen. Teka lang. Ang hirap lang walang production assistant. Sa susunod nga, ano na, maghahanap tayo ng pwedeng tumulong sa atin. Ito. Okay. Mabilisan lang before I move on to the next part. Ito yung ating outreach. Ayan. Thank you, Kat, for sending the
Ah,
photos. Ayoko lang na, na i-miss yung opportunity na ma-share natin na while we are doing our job as, as call center agents, there are also opportunities out there. The fact that we're given ng dalawang off or na mga times where we can take our vacation leave. Siguro may mga pag pag wala ng pandemic, no? Or kahit
mhm,
kahit 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 during the pandemic, you can still do something worthwhile
mhm.
um sa spare time mo. Ayan, ito yung namigay tayo ng mga regalo kasama yung team ng ng Pink Women on Fire.
Ah.
Ayun. So yun. Thank you, Kat, for sending the photos. Okay. So that story from when you started sa Bicol and then where you at right now. So nagsimula ka, natanggal ka sa trabaho, nilipat ka ng account, natanggal ka ulit, no? And then you went back and you said that this is what you really wanted, and then eventually you got promoted as a trainer, and
Oo.
then now you're a training manager. Yung title ng ating episode for tonight is Running in Circles. For me, you have achieved something here, no? Being a training manager. But why are you telling me that you're still running in circles in spite of that?
Naku, diyan naman yung mga tanungan natin. Parang, kaya pala sabi mo sa akin, maghanda ako ng tissue. Eh, kailangan ko ata ng tissue dito. No, I think success really, or life as a whole, is like running in circles. It's just gonna be a continuous process of starting over again. Because if we, I don't, I don't think there's really a stop or an end to something. You just need to run in circles. You just really need to start somewhere, end somewhere, and start
Mm-hmm.
again. So wala, it's an unending process. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know what success means for you, it's really going to be a circle. Running in circle. Ganun lang talaga. Kung hindi mo maintindihan kung ano ang hinahanap mo sa buhay, paulit at paulit-ulit siyang mangyayari sa'yo. Paulit-ulit lang yung mga bagay-bagay sa buhay mo.
Right. It's like you're running in circles because whatever you do, you're just, you know, it's like you're chasing tails, di ba? Parang yung sa quote,
Oo, Chasing
kanta ng ano.
Pavements, yung kanta ni ano, Char.
Meron pa isang kanta, kanta ng Coldplay, di ba?
Alin?
Running in
Ah,
circles, chasing tails, di ba? And
ayan.
then, and then, that is what's gonna happen to you if you don't know your definition of success.
Oo.
I think what we're trying to talk about here is lahat tayo may kanya-kanya tayong definition ng success, right? My definition of success could be something different or different from your definition of success, right? Some people would say that they are already successful once they like achieve financial freedom, once they got promoted at their job, no? Or siguro success is as simple as being able to wake up and stand up in the morning kasi maraming mga tao may mga tao nga na nahihirapang bumangon sa umaga, eh, di ba?
Oo. Agree.
But you're gonna have to ask yourself what's your definition of success na kapag na-achieve mo na yon na magiging masaya ka. And then you're going to achieve another sets of success as you go along in this journey, right? Right?
Totoo.
Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag nakapasok ka na sa call center na nakuha mo na yung trabaho mo, that's it. For some, it can be fulfilling doing the job, no? But success is also not about just getting promoted, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kasi
I
baka
think it's
mamaya
also
yes.
sorry, I think it's also one of the reasons why I kept starting all over again, like running in circles really in my entire life in the BPO industry. I've wanted to achieve something which I really don't know what I wanted. Yun na nga yung sinasabi ko, parang um, I think I just strive for promotion because I wanted to be successful. But at the end of the day, I really didn't know what I wanted. I really didn't know what success means to me. So it was really hard for me to say I am successful during those times. Kasi di ba parang
Mhm.
nakapasok na ako sa industry, naging trainer na ako, and then I became a training manager. But at the end of the day, I don't exactly know if I am successful because I don't have a definition of success during that time.
Okay, I'm glad that you found it. You found it that you're happy that you understood that this is success for you and there will be
Oo.
another set of success.
Oo.
Set
At ngayon,
sets of
okay
success.
na ako. Oo. Ngayon,
Oo.
okay na ako. Kahit di na ako ma-promote, mananahimik na ako dito because I have found my definition of success. O, diba?
And that is becoming a training manager.
No,
So
no,
what is it?
that ay, sabi ko na itatanong mo yan eh kasi success story to. I think it's the the lives you've touched along the way in your journey of life and how you've changed people, how you've touched them as a whole. So, 'di ba, parang when you're a trainer, you've had a lot of trainees that your trainees will still remember you. You will be working with trainers, you will be working with other people, and it's just up to you how you're going to leave your um, mark on
Mhm.
them. So, I think masaya na ako sa lahat ng nagawa ko in my career. So, career-wise, I'm done. Um, and I'm happy with what I've achieved right now.
Mhm.
Kasi marami na akong naging kaibigan sa industriya.
Right.
And I'm there.
At isa kami doon.
Oo,
Ayan.
oo naman.
So
Oo
doon ka naman
naman.
sa sa next level ngayon.
Oo, sa ano na, peace of mind.
Sa
Tsaka,
peace of mind naman. Ayan. So you move on
oo,
to the next
oo,
next
aspect of
chase doon
life.
sa aspect ng
Oo,
life. So you are already successful sa career, right? And then so you move on to the next. All right. Sabi nga ni Sir Ivan, Daphne and Ivan. Okay, but I'm sure this is sorry, Daphne and Ivan kay Tuna Lim. Sabi niya well said daw. And thank you so much for participating in our discussion. And now, sorry, I just wanted to munch in those words that you said. no? Kasi iba yung natututunan ko din, eh, whenever I'm interviewing people in my episodes, and napakalalim nun. Hindi ko sukat akalain na gano'n ka pala kalalim, Twinkle, 'no? Na yung success para sa'yo is when you're able to touch people's lives, when you see people become successful as well. Yung mga napo-promote na naging trainees mo before, right?
Di ba?
That's yeah, napaka humbling to be a friend of yours knowing na gano'n yung definition mo ng
Pero
success.
pinagpapawisan na ako. Char.
Okay, so, next part ng ating program ay ang laging hinihintay ng ating mga masugid na taga-subaybay ng call center success stories is kala mo yun na yung Q&A portion, no? Meron version ng fast talk dito, which is the one question, one word. So tatanungin kita ng isang question and then sasagutin mo
Mhm.
lang siya ng isang salita. Okay?
Naku.
Pero bago 'yan, trabaho muna tayo. Isang commercial muna. Ayan, para makainom ka muna at makapag-prepare. Here you go. Ayun, so isang commercial lang. Ayan, nakainom ka na ba ng maayos? Ng
Oo,
mame?
oo.
Ready ka na ba dito?
Maraming
Mabilisan lang
marami.
'to. Isang question, isang isang word lang ang sasagot mo.
Okay.
Ako yung kailangan yatang uminom. Okay, here you go. What's your status?
Happy.
Okay. Hindi yun yung hinihintay nilang nasagot ng marami, but yeah, thank you. That's a good answer. um,
I'm
where
happy.
are you? Yes, where are you currently working?
24/7 in touch.
What would have been your profession if not in the BPO industry?
Tambay.
What's your favorite food?
Anything. Wala akong pinipili eh.
Okay, favorite song. Isang word lang. Favorite song.
Ah, this I believe.
Okay. What are you afraid of?
Insects.
Okay. What makes you angry?
Repetitive questions. Paulit-ulit.
Okay. What makes you angry?
Yan nga, yung paulit-ulit na tanong. Ayan, ikaw. Visit ka.
Okay. Best call center company.
Naku, huwag ganun. Ano,
Nanginig siya.
I'll give it to Sutherland. That's where I started.
Okay. What is your greatest strength?
Passion? Passionate? I'm passionate? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's a strength. Thank you.
Yeah.
Passionate ka sa pagtuturo, passionate sa
Sa lahat.
pag-share sa lahat ng ginagawa mo. Okay, thank you.
There's no
And
half-baked.
okay, now this next question,
Mm-hmm.
you can have hindi lang isang salita, of course. Hindi mo naman masasagot na ng one word lang. Ano yung pinaka-challenging na experience mo and paano mo yun na-overcome?
Sabi ko na nga ba, interview to.
Interview ka to, ano ka ba?
Most challenging experience, is that something that has to be career related,
No,
work
whatever
related?
experience, yeah, whatever experience that is. And paano mo siya na-overcome? I'm sure a lot of people may be experiencing the same and they wanted to know how to overcome it. So whatever it is.
I really can't think of anything, but I think it's just um it's just gonna be the death of my father, which I wasn't really ready. And yeah, you just have to carry on with your life because at the end of the day, there's nothing that you can change with what happened. So you just have to learn how to accept things, and you just have to learn to live without the people that you really love. But of course, you live with their memories. Yun.
All right. Thank you so much. That's very well said. I'm sure that's 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 something that is really challenging for a lot of
Oo.
people, especially if it's your loved ones. But of course, like what they keep on saying, life goes on, right? And then of course you still make them proud what by doing what they would wanted you,
Want
or
you
that
to do.
will make them happy as well. Yun nga. Pero hindi daw yun yung pinaka-challenging na moment mo eh. Sabi ni Daphne and Ivan, ano daw, nung tumigil ka daw sa pag-inom.
Oo, challenging
Really?
din
You
yun.
stopped? You stopped
I
drinking?
stopped. I stopped, yes.
So how long have you
Handa.
been how long have you been sober?
Grabe naman. Ano na, magmula na
Wala.
nag-pandemic, hindi na talaga ako nakakainom.
Seryoso? So parang nakatulong pa yung
Oo.
nakatulong pa yung pandemic. Tsaka ayan, nagpamisa daw si Sir
Legit yan,
Ivan.
legit.
Oo. Seryoso? Nice, nice.
Ah,
Pero hindi ko sasabihin sana all kasi ayokong itigil yon. Last question na. Ito naman, random, kaya ka daw pumayat, sabi ni Jel. Dahil daw tumigil ka sa pag-inom. Okay, last question na to. Pero ito, random from Wheel of Names. Kasi ito mga interview questions to uh, sa job application. Kasi gusto rin nating tulungan yung mga newbies natin kung paano sagutin yung mga ganitong mga ganitong interviews na ubo ka. Baka
interview talaga to.
makakuha sila ng idea kung paano siya sagutin.
Sige.
Ayan, nakikita mo ba siya? Full screen na.
Yes.
Ayan, so gamit tayo ng Wheel of Names brought to you by Team Joseph the Dreamer. Ayan, naglag siya.
Sasagutin ko ba to or just
Oo naman, ayan,
describe?
oh.
Describe your dream
Describe your
job.
dream job.
My dream job is a job that would give me the opportunity to help other people. So whatever that job is going to be it a social worker, be it a trainer, be it a carpenter or whatever. Um, the objective or the goal of the job that I want to have is for me to help out, whatever it is.
All right, thank you so much. And if that's your dream job, and that, I mean, I'm sure that you are actually you actually have that job right now because you are able to help people, to help them go through the training, makapasa, magstay sa trabaho, no? And that's what you're doing right now, no? You're able to touch their lives as well so they can keep their job and makapasok sa
I th-
production. All right.
I think
Yes.
dyan kahit ano naman, kahit anong job, tutulong ka naman talaga. That's the goal. It's a matter of perspective. So kung paano mo siya titingnan.
Correct.
Kung
Correct.
tinitingnan
Tama,
mo siya as
tama.
trabaho lang, then trabaho lang
Mm-mm.
yun.
Mm. So you can, yeah, make it your passion, ika nga, 'di ba?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Ayan, napakaraming viewers natin tonight. Ang dami nilang natutunan. And guys, please share this live stream if you want to help. Speaking of helping, you can help people, inspire people by just simply sharing this live stream. Ang dami nating natutunan tonight from Twinkle. So gusto nating i-share 'yon, no? So, any last words to Yes, before we end the program, Twinkle, meron ka ba mga gustong batiin, gustong i-share, or last words para sa ating mga fans? Mga fans ni Twinkle Cimanes.
Wala naman,
Mga
wala naman. I just really wanna thank you, John, for inviting me to this success stories, call center success stories, and thank everyone who watched really and who stood know, who watched from start to finish, and I didn't expect that you will be watching. Actually, kinakabahan ako kanina baka walang manood. But I think this is like you getting to know me more, understanding some of the struggles I've also had, and not just, knowing me this right now. Mga naintindihan
Oo.
niyo naman yung buhay ko dito. And I think every one of us will have the same struggles. Success really
Mm.
is a matter of how you cope with your life. Yun.
Right.
Ano ba yan?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Twinkle. So struggles are just
Thank
part of the
you.
process. Ika nga, yung mga pinagdaanan mo, natanggal sa trabaho ng ilang beses? Dalawa, no? Dalawa lang ba o may iba
Twice.
pang twice? Ayan, natanggal sa work ng dalawang
Twice.
beses. And ngayon, isa na pong training manager sa isang BPO company. Congratulations, Twinkle. And sabi ko nga, sana sa susunod na director, sana sa susunod, pag na-promote ka ulit, i-guess kita ulit as a director. But like what you said, you're happy with where you at right now, and maybe in the future it can happen. I'm sure you're not closing the doors. But thank you again so much for being with us tonight. Ayan, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Sir Ivan, for sharing this. Yep, and thank you, Sir Jerry. Thank you. Jeremiah, Sir Jerry tuloy. Binigyan ng bagong ano, binigyan ng bagong palayaw si ano si
Pangalan.
Jace. Hello, super fan daw, super fan daw niya. Ikaw. Ano, super fan
Wow.
mo daw siya. Si ano si Jace. Ayan. Congrats din daw sabi ng aking pinakamamahal. Ayan, si Cristel Fernandez. Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
again, see you again on Sunday at 6 p.m. dito sa ating call center success stories. Please don't forget to follow and like my page. Ayan, yung naka-live stream ngayong gabi. If you want to watch the replay, pwede nyo pong bisitahin yung aking page. And if you know some people that can get that can get inspiration from these stories, please mention them in their comment section. Yung simpleng gesture na yan, marami na po tayong matutulungan. Again, this is call center success stories. Thank you, Twinkle. I'll see you soon, and good night, everyone. Bye-bye.